What is
Right? Like you're on a cruise ship.
is there a way to adjust it? Audio.
Let
It
me
is
see.
constant something. Echo cancellation.
It's on. The echo cancellation is on. The microphone is just horrific. It's just terrible. Yeah, this is awesome. Make sure we can't see what's on the CRM behind you for the video.
Well, that's blur.
What?
It doesn't allow me to change background effects while recording.
Well, it's too bad. This is great content because people like to see us struggle and be.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
It's horribly terrible. It's why is it? What's wrong with us? Take the microphone. Just take it.
It's Riverside. I don't think it's us. I think the whole group just comes across as people who don't know how to use technology, and I don't know why anybody would choose us.
Last time on Wise Up on M&A, we talked about why a business owner even needs an M&A team at all. Hopefully we convinced you that you need one. We shared a bit about this M&A team boat analogy. If you have a small boat that comprises your M&A team, who gets those 3 seats? Who are the must-haves? Today, we will share who should get dibs on the first seat on the M&A team boat, according to Brian Dukes. And remember, if you're enjoying our content here at Exitwise, please subscribe wherever you are listening. And if you're on the exit journey or thinking about an exit down the road, learn more about Exitwise and how we can support you at exitwise.com. Enjoy! So who are the top 3 must-haves, the non-negotiables? Who's on that boat?
I think one of the most important is an experienced and efficient M&A attorney. Doesn't mean you need to go to the biggest brand, the biggest law firm to get the right M&A attorney. There's times to do that. There's reasons that those brands exist. But for many or most transactions, you don't need to overspend. You simply need to work with a team that is experienced, has the ability to bring expertise and coverage across a wide variety of aspects of the legal process. They know the fights to fight and the fights not to fight. And when you're working with the right attorney, they're not just in it for the hours and the paycheck. Because unfortunately, if you pick the wrong M&A attorney, it can really add significant cost and risk into the process. For one, attorneys just legally, they get paid on a monthly basis. So, it's not to say that they're all bad actors, but they get paid whether the transaction gets done or not. And so in some ways, lawyers are racking up fees as the transaction goes along. And as we hear, time kills deals. At some point, there is risk in the deal and the attorney is still going to get paid. And so picking someone that is efficient with your time, again, knows which battles to fight and which ones to ignore and can get you through a process efficiently is super, super, super important.
I just want to ask, because I've heard other founders say, isn't my own attorney enough? Like, why isn't my lawyer for my business enough? Could that take the place of an M&A attorney?
We hear 2 different flavors of that. One is I have a family attorney that, has been doing my trust and protects my family and my close friends, having built kind of wealth and, this family situation. If they have expertise in doing not one, but multiple M&A transactions, they may be a good candidate because the overlap of understanding your family situation and everything that you have organized as an individual over time is very, very important. However, if they don't have deep M&A experience, they don't have the breadth of experience, they don't know what deals to be fighting, they spin cycle after cycle reviewing documents and getting outside opinions and all of these things, you're going to run up a massive bill and you're going to put your deal at risk. The second is in-house counsel. And I'd say similar point. If that individual or team has experience in M&A transactions, again, not 1 or 2, but 10 or 20 or 30 or 50, now you have somebody who actually understands your business that can be really competent from a legal perspective. Great news. But I will tell you, for most businesses under $50 million in enterprise value, they do not have that attorney on staff. They have somebody who's super competent as a corporate attorney. They're doing great work. It's not a negative.
It's a different set of skills and experience.
Totally different skills. But if they don't have that track record of having run a bunch of deals successfully, they're at a minimum, they're going to waste time and drag out the process. And to be honest, be detrimental to the business as a whole because, oh, by the way, they have a day job. Right? They're moving your business forward from a legal perspective.
Such
and
a
if
good
they're
point.
distracted 30 hours a week on an M&A transaction, now you're putting the business at risk, not just
That's
the
a
transaction.
really good point. I didn't even think about that.
So
Number
those are
one
the two. Those are the
goes-
two populars that I get. Like, nope, I've got my legal team.
Right.
You know, they built my family trust. They know who I am. They got it all figured out. And hey, we've got in-house counsel. That's great. They know everything about us and our business. They can both work. I've seen
Yeah.
them both be successful. It just depends on their resume, and it's not meant to be critical or be an ego thing. It's simply if
Yep,
you need a
I
point
get it.
guard for the NBA championship run, you probably want to make sure they've actually played point guard before and they understand basketball.
Have to have a sports analogy in here.
You have
Otherwise,
to.
it's
Why
not an
I
Exitwise
can't
conversation.
stick just with a boat analogy. I can't.
Let's bring it back. Seat number one on the
Yes.
boat goes to a specialized M&A attorney.
M&A attorney that is specialized but also
Yep.
efficient. It doesn't need to be
Yes.
the biggest brand. Don't
Yep.
go to your YPO buddies who owns a massive law firm that has
Yep.
1,000 practitioners. Probably not the right path.
Great. Who gets the next seat? Uh-oh, another cliffhanger. So we got our M&A attorney in seat number one. And to find out who should get seat number two, check out next week's episode of Wise Up on M&A with Exitwise. See you then.